It began with a clear word from God, not through noise, not through hype, but in that quiet place where the Spirit speaks to the heart. He told me plainly, "When you play the organ in my house, I will flow in my glory." I held on to that word like fire. In the beginning, I played with fear and reverence. My hands shook sometimes, not because I didn't know the keys, but because I knew who I was serving. As the organ sounded, people lifted their hands. Some cried, some knelt, some worshipped without being told. There were moments when the service stopped, not because the program ended, but because God stepped in. I would step down quietly, my heart full, knowing it wasn't about how well I played, but how much God moved. With time, things changed. People began to talk. Your hands are anointed. You are gifted. You play differently. Invitations came. Respect followed. I didn't notice it at first, but something was growing inside me. Not sin as we commonly call it, but pride dressed as maturity. I began to feel some services were too small, some gatherings not serious enough. When the pastor was away, my zeal reduced. When no special guest was present, I played, but without hunger. I still showed up, but my heart was no longer fully there. Then one Sunday, I played as usual. The sound was clean, the chords were correct, the rhythm was strong. People danced, they clapped, they praised my skill. Yet inside me, something felt wrong. Heaven was quiet. No weight, no brokenness, no divine interruption. Week after week, the same thing happened. I would leave the altar confused. Why am I playing well yet nothing is happening? One night, I couldn't sleep. I knelt down and asked God honestly, "Lord, what changed? You promised your glory." Then the answer came, sharp and clear. "You added pride." I wanted to argue, but truth has a way of silencing excuses. Scene 5, the revelation. God began to show me scenes of my heart, how I now wanted to play only for important people, how I felt entitled to certain platforms, how praise from men had become food. I saw how I secretly enjoyed being noticed, how I believed my skill could carry the service. I realized I no longer gave all the glory to God. Some of it stayed with me. And God whispered, "I flow where I am honored, not where I am admired." That sentence broke me. I had a choice, hold on to reputation or return to surrender. So I went back. I served in small services again. I played when no one noticed. I showed up early, left quietly. I stopped choosing platforms and started choosing obedience. Each time someone praised me, I redirected it to God, not with words only, but in my heart. Then one ordinary service, without announcement, without expectation, God came back. The same heaviness, the same broken worship, the same divine interruption. I knew instantly he had returned because pride had left. Final lesson, skill attracts attention, but surrender invites God. Talent can impress people, but only humility carries glory. I learned that the moment I serve God, to be seen, he steps back. But the moment I serve him, to honor him alone, he steps in. And that is the difference between playing music and hosting his presence.